It's becoming clearer to everyone in Israel and outside of it that Benjamin Netanyahu handed the death sentence to all of the Israeli prisoners in Gaza. We had the Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant saying that he has the ability to hand them the death sentence. People ever since the beginning of the genocide in Gaza have been saying that Benjamin Netanyahu is preferring his position and is giving his position the most important role when it comes to the war, and he is ignoring the people who are in Hamas's captivity in Gaza. So far, Israel killed over a third of their prisoners in Gaza. On the 7th of October, they massacred their own civilians, and now you have 6 more Israelis being killed in Gaza. The claim from the Israeli side is that they found them in tunnels in Gaza when they were already killed. However, the Palestinian side did not elaborate, saying that it's Israel who killed them through its continued barbarism and genocide that's going on in Gaza. Now, when it comes to the Israeli public, especially the people who are most concerned with the Israeli prisoners in Gaza, they are not believing Benjamin Netanyahu. Although he's claiming that he is now prioritizing to get them back and get a deal, they're all telling him you've had multiple opportunities to get a deal and you haven't done so, preferring to remain in power and prioritizing your position as the prime minister on the lives of those people. Hamas previously released videos of them when they were alive, and Netanyahu has been warned previously, especially after the massacre that Israel conducted when they released 4 Israelis and killed 3 at the same time, massacring over 270 Palestinians in the process and wounding over 500. The Palestinian resistance at the time, they told them that they will be taking stricter measures following that date when it comes to the Israeli prisoners in Gaza, because they will not allow these massacres to happen while Israel is trying to rescue these people, and they will not risk their fighters' lives when it comes to Israel trying to get hold of its prisoners in Gaza, meaning Hamas will not keep them alive for Israel to get them. However, they did not elaborate this time if it was the fighters who targeted these people following an Israeli attempt to go and rescue them, or if they indeed died due to an Israeli strike in Gaza. We had confirmations that many previously died in airstrikes in Gaza. As a matter of fact, 50 Israelis were killed in the first month due to Israeli bombardment. This information is not coming just from the Palestinian side, but from the Israeli side. And Benjamin Netanyahu always viewed the prisoners in Gaza as a liability, because to him, they meant the strongest card in the hands of Hamas. That meant that Hamas had leverage when it comes to Israel, and he wanted to get rid of them as soon as possible, and that was evident from Israel's bombardment in Gaza, regardless of where these people might be. Because if you thought to yourself, this man cares about the Israeli lives, he wouldn't have bombed the place that they would potentially be in, and they were in. That's why many of the Israelis who were released from Gaza said that they were severely wounded from bombardments of the Israeli army, and many of them died as a result of that. Now we're witnessing more escalation when it comes to Israel, and the Israelis are going on all-out strikes that could last for days, and this could be potentially the biggest action being taken inside of Israel against Benjamin Netanyahu that can only be followed by a coup in Israel.